play this record as frequently as possible.
Gotta get right with it down. Wanna stay run out of hit or miss. Now that I'm raising the roof, she calling me JDC number one name. Used to get me fun in school, now they gon' act like they one of my main. Everyone narrowed it down, no second guessing, I gotta get.
Alright guys, welcome back, man. Today is a good day just because the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter posted a new cryptic message. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know what it is about the cryptic messages, guys, but like they're just so fun to talk about because it gets the whole community together and everyone's talking about it and it's all everyone's talking about. It's just a cool thing. So today they did post this. Here's the image. Really just like really confusing. I've seen a lot of different takes on this. I've watched a few videos. That's why my video is coming out a little bit later than everyone's, because I wanted to get the community's reaction so it can help me influence my decision on who I think it will be. Anyways, as you guys can see, it is a image of a... Alright, before I say this, I have to be careful. Coffee filter or tea filter. I've seen both for different various reasons, but for the most part, we can say for sure that is either a coffee or tea filter. We don't know which it is, but in my opinion, it looks like a coffee filter. I'm from America, and that's basically what they usually look like. Tea filters, you usually hold it over, like it's like a little spoon cup thingy that you pour the tea into over the cup, instead of this having like the whole contraption. But there's a trillion different things you can take off of this and why. And in today's video, that's just what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to talk about what I think it's going to be, what the community thinks it's going to be, and what the logical statement can be. So I do have a bunch of pictures of different references from the show that can help us influence what we think it's going to be. The first one being, I'm just throwing it out there in the context of tea and coffee. Preferably coffee. So, in Dragon Ball GT, there's a scene where Pan is drinking coffee. It's really just that. There's not much else we could talk about. I don't think it will be GT for part 2, but it's just to throw it out there, you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility. Next is, well, that was the GT thing. If we were to go down the GT path, I would possibly say like LF Omega Shenron. I just really don't think it's GT. I just thought to throw this out there because there's coffee in it, and the message is referring to coffee/tea, so I just had to put it in there. The next image is this. I don't have the GIF on me right now, but it's Gohan working in Superhero. They could go back to Superhero, but I don't really know what else they don't have. I mean, they don't have Cell Max. Well, they do, but like not fully. But we already have Gammas. We already have 2 Beast Gohans. We have Revival Orange Piccolo. Unless they're doing a game original Goku, Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo tag like Dokkan did, then I don't think we're going back to Superhero because there's really nothing else to get. But if we're going down the game originals tag, they could really actually do that. But yeah, there's that. He's sitting in his office working and he takes a sip of coffee. That's really it. Now, if we go back to here, you can see the filter, right? Obviously right here, the coffee's on the top. If you know how to do it, you pour water, it strains out all the coffee, and it slowly drips into the bottom where you can actually pour it out to make it. Now, if we take that into context, there's a few things that could happen. One of them that I've been seeing throwing around is Super Boo waiting at, Super Boo sitting at the, time hourglass while he's waiting to fight Goten and Trunks, because he's like giving them the time to fuse. And he's just sitting there waiting at an hourglass. Now, I know this is green and it's an hourglass, not a cup of coffee. But if you look at it, if you look at it, you got this and this. I mean, it's slowly dripping from the top. It kind of looks like an hourglass. I don't want to think about it too much, but one reason I'm actually thinking this could possibly be true is this post made by the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter last night. They said 3 days until reveals and stuff. Post with your favorite parts of the 6th anniversary war with this tag. And once we reach 6,000 posts, everyone will get a reward. Cool. Amazing. Cool post. We can get some free stuff. That's dope. The thing I'm questioning about is why in the world there's just a random picture of Buhan. Sorry. There's just a random, uncontexted, there's no context, random, no reason why, just random Buhan picture. Just out of nowhere. Because this has nothing to do with Buhan. So all I'm saying is if this is if the little post is relating to Buhan sitting there, I guess this could further prove it because they're just randomly showing a Buhan. Now, we've seen a trillion times, like 90% of the time, this does not mean the actual LF. This is just going to be like either an EX unit or a sparking, 1% sparking. Usually the messages do not actually do anything towards the actual LF character we are getting. So that is something to keep in mind. Like, this is probably not going to be for the LF. So if we go back over to here, if we're actually going to get a Buhan for part 2, like as a 1% sparking, technically it can make sense. Now I have a few reasons why, and that's what I wanted to talk about really quick. One, we've been seeing a bunch of future buffs, right? One of them being Fuse Corrupt Zamasu. I know we did get a Vegito Blue Plat, but I'm not going to talk about that in video because it's more, the thing I'm talking about is more relating towards Zamasu. If you look at Zamasu's tag, Future, Fusion Warrior, God Key, Powerful Opponent, basic tags, but Zamasu also has the regeneration tab. Now, if this is genuinely not going to be the LF unit and this is going to be the sparking unit, which is most likely what's going to happen, if this thing is going to be a 1% sparking, technically they could do a Super Buu or a Buhan, because because a lot of people are throwing around Goku Black and Zamasu, because that was what I was going to get to in a sec, that they have coffee as well, or they have tea, sorry, and they're sitting there drinking tea. But also, we've been getting so many future buffs that's the main culprit. That's what the main thing people are saying is going to be for part 2. Some sort of Goku Black and Zamasu, or like a merge Zamasu, or a fusing Goku Black and Zamasu. Just, that's like the main thing that people want to see. Now, if we go back over to here, or not over here, over here, and we actually are getting some sort of Majin Buu for part 2 as like a sparking unit, it could work, as well as getting LF Goku Black and Zamasu. Because if we look back, it's really bad quality, I don't know why, but if we go back into this banner, not this banner, but like this release, LF Pycon that revives into, what's this called? Super Gogeta, right? This is from the, obviously, Fusion Reborn movie. Pretty cool, amazing. We got him. You guys know the EX unit. We got EX Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler is from a completely different movie. Usually, in my context, they take stuff from the exact same thing. Now, I know you could say they're both from movies, yeah, but they're not from the same movie. If we go back to part 1, we got, for literal example, we got, Fusing Gogeta Blue, and we got Broly, but they're both movies, which is correct compared to these two. These two are both movies too, but Broly and Gogeta are from the same movie. These guys are not from the same movie. This is Fusion Reborn. This is, I believe, Cooler's Revenge. I don't know. There's like a trillion Cooler movies. So, they can release an LF with the 1% sparking being from the same saga, or they can release an LF from 2 different sagas, because this is different movies. We've seen both being in the same movie, the characters, and being different movies. So they can totally do a regeneration theme. They could do a Buhan or some sort of Buu. Maybe it could be Subaru, maybe it could be Buhan, because he's regeneration. And then we still end up getting Goku Black and Zamasu that fuse into Merge Zamasu, because Merge Zamasu, if I go over here, has regeneration tag. So they've shown us that they can take 2 characters from different sagas that share a tag and make them together on a banner. Why not give us a Super Buu, if that's what they're hinting towards, hint, alongside what everyone wants, which is a Goku Black and Zamasu that fuse into Merge Zamasu. That is my prediction fully. Not fully, I'm not like 100% guaranteed on it, but like looking at this and looking at like the random various Buhan hits in the Super Buu, I feel like if that's what they were going to do with the Super Buu, it would have to be that. But if I'm thinking too hard, it could literally just be Goku Black and Zamasu drinking coffee and it ends up being Goku Black and Zamasu. But the thing is with that is they never really do like the main character for this, so I don't know if this would hint towards Goku Black and Zamasu, because that would most likely be the main character. Another thing I've seen floating around from my boy Kit Kat is the strain. So if we take the concept of coffee, like making coffee, you're pouring water in the coffee beans and the mashed up coffee beans to strain out something. Now if we take into Goku Black and Zamasu's context, they're straining out the mortals. Their whole thing of life is straining out mortals, getting rid of all mortals, so it's only gods. There's zero mortal plan. I've seen it thrown out there that they're straining the mortals. This is like a representation of straining the mortals out for zero mortal plan, and it actually is hinting towards Goku Black and Zamasu, so that's a good hint, and I would actually be fine with that, because if you guys don't know me, Goku Black and Zamasu are my literal favorite characters. I love Goku Black and Zamasu, especially Merge Zamasu. It's tough. I would be so down for Future for part 2. If it does end up being Super Buu, I'll be like, because we did just get Majin Buu Saga, but We'll see. Only time will tell what it could be. I told you guys my hints with Pycon and Metal Cooler from 2 different movies. We can be getting Super Boo and Goku Black and Zamasu. So that's really all I think there could be. If you guys have any other like hints or anything that you guys think is the reason why we got this message right here, comment down below what you guys think of what all of my theories and everything I've said in today's video, and comment down below what you think part 2 of the anniversary is going to be. But with that being said, I don't really have much else to talk about. I really covered everything I wanted to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. That doesn't even feel real to say, but it's true. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!